All right. We're on gaming here, so we're gonna go ahead and do 36 through 39 for Yama's Abyss. I hope I have it in me. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't gonna front. I'm a little tired, but we're gonna make this. We're gonna try and make this work. So with that being said, let's go ahead and do this the way that I would advise anyone to do it. You know, from start to finish. So the reason it's 36 through 39 as well. Let me go ahead and preface that. I've already done stage 40. I'm not doing stage 40 again. The boss in that one, the end boss, some foolishness. I'm not redoing that mess. But I'll go ahead and work through what we're going to do with each of these. So stage 36, 37, 38, and 39, of course, have different omens that are associated, right? So let's look at stage 36. So here you have enhanced non-charge, which means that your uncharged melee strikes are more important than your charged melee strikes. For Valda, since again I'm using Valda, right? So for Valda, and thanks for joining the stream, by the way. For Valda, we're going to go ahead and go to Enhanced Non-Charge, which means that if I'm going to set up Valda properly, we'll go ahead, go in here, we'll go to her potential, and we're going to go first to this tree, and then what I'm going to do here is we're just going to move a potential point from here. And sometimes this messes up a lot when I try to grab this one and undo it. You kind of have to exit. I did it wrong, but you kind of have to exit back one so that way it'll actually take it to the next point. But so we're just going to do Hone Tyranny, and the reason is because if we look at what Hone Tyranny is, it allows you to get 325% extra damage to health from the Aegis Break Martial skill. And that for Valda is an uncharged attack, so we might as well run that. And then if we look over here, of course we could go Divine Thunder, we could go Ice. It doesn't really matter how we want to do that one. We're doing 36, so it doesn't really matter which element we choose. Since this is ice damage though, it's normally better if you can to go in the direction of the element that the stage is for, because that gives you a bit of resistance sometimes against the element itself. So we're probably going to go ice. It doesn't really matter a ton. It'll work out either way. And so let's go ahead and just make this happen. I'm going to probably... Let me see what the sense level is. The max sense level is for the Jades for this one. It is 680, so I'll actually leave the fatigue on. I'll leave the fatigue on so we can go ahead and get the Jades from it. And let's go ahead and start up. Now that I think about it, I probably should have checked one more time on Valda's potential to make sure I had the right one selected. Since I made the edits though, it should have selected it automatically. Yeah, it did. Yes. So we have the right one selected, which is our Hone Tyranny plan that we have here. And then of course we're running ice. So we'll go ahead and run with that. And let's load up. So with that Hone Tyranny build, you're going to see the difference in damage output. And what we'll do is if we do see an opportunity to boost the damage from uncharged attacks, we will take that. In addition, of course, to adding whatever elemental boost we can. Elemental damage is still going to be your max output, but if we can get a nice boost off of melee, nothing wrong with that either. So of course, Frozen Earth is somewhat problematic, I guess, depending on how you deal with it, but as long as you move around it pretty quickly, it's not that much of a threat. I didn't know for sure how close he was, but I just wanted to make sure he didn't get a chance to attack me. Of course, we're going to flank there.
Think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Honestly, I'm more worried about the ice hammer problem than I am anything else. Alright, he's done. Ah, managed to dodge, cancel, and fall off. And to be honest, I should just go with this one for that because of the fact that I want to lead into the uncharged string. so I should really be going for 1.5. The problem with Valda's 1 is that it always knocks her enemies away from her. So I mean, it's useful if you want to pair it with the martial aegis skill, but you have to be careful otherwise. So this is all kind of useless for the build that I'm going for. So I could use my refresh here, but I'm not going to, because I don't know for sure what's going to happen with the later stages, so I'm not going to use my refresh this early. I thought I had gotten the distance right for that 1.5 lead. But clearly I had.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
Alright. Okay, that should have honestly, that defuse should have worked.
You think
But
your
hey.
tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
And this is why I'm saying that Frozen Earth isn't really that big of a threat.
Aim for the queen. Better
Alright.
not miss.
So I do want this one because anytime that we step on Frozen Earth, we'll be able to get the boost from the Tundra Might. Diffuse Thaw will be useful as well, but we'll just see kind of as we keep going whether that becomes more useful or not. Since we don't really have to worry too much about the whole combat drive thing, it's fine to use an armor powder. Combat drive would be lessening our ability to actually gain anything back from the armor powders. That's why the 36 stages, along with of course damage things as well, but that's why everything below 40 is a lot more... Ooh, no.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
No. And I heard a mage. There we go. So let's kill that guy. I was hoping to be able to get him in the bubble, but I forgot that you can't do that. Ah, I parried early. I'm actually surprised, unless I missed something. I should have actually been getting a Tundra Might boost there, but I didn't. I'll take the animal armor.
Once more.
We'll hold off on the curse for a quick second. So this is definitely useful. We'll take Ice Break. I might grab that chest. Let's let me see something. Money's still more important than the fortification. Okay. Okay, Range Thunder isn't even that bad of a curse. We aren't going to really get too many benefits, so it's probably better to go in this direction. The damage to Astral Aegis is fine, but I wouldn't even probably spend the money on it. A 20% increase, in my opinion, doesn't really feel like that much, so I'll just keep moving. Okay, we're doing a pretty good amount of damage, health-wise, too. Stabs. My hope is that I don't drop into... Okay, well, I was hoping that I could wait a second. But it is what it is, right?
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I don't know where he's going, but this works out for us. Oh, well, I was going to try and step into that and be able to get the parry, but it didn't happen. Let's see if he's gonna hit the ground. Yep, I was in mid-stab. Yeah, so I must not be getting a boost from the Tundra's Might.
Anchors away.
Alright, let's do this. I am going to wind up dropping down into it, unfortunately. Now, I do kind of just want to see. Yeah, that doesn't really do as much damage or give me the same amount of mobility. And he keeps kind of continuing his focus combo in the wrong direction.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay, I did actually do a diffuse there.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. We have armor synergy.
X marks the spot.
I should have gone with the first one. So now we have armor synergy, elemental resonance, or we could go with armor conversion. So armor conversion, of course, is really useful if you're looking for an attack boost for every single armor cap you have. I'm still kind of going to probably spec in the direction of elemental damage, just because elemental damage does more, and then I just hope that I'm going to get what I'm looking for later.
Set sail.
So we know that we're not proccing ice off of that one.
You're just sinking.
So a stab, one stab is not enough to proc ice. So that's good to know, I guess. It takes 2 slams, technically, to proc the ice.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
If I can aim them well enough, I can kind of bounce them off of each other because the blast is enough to kill more than one enemy. But it's like it has to be perfect, and clearly sometimes I'm not getting the most accurate hit. Let's see. We don't really need the enhanced charge one for this one. I won't worry about any of those, and I'm definitely not using the refresh coin thing, so we'll just keep moving. I could go this way, or I could go this way. Since we're doing okay on time, probably we'll go over here, just to see what we can get. So this is Ice Coral.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Alright, we'll go around this way.
Told you, this is my one. You're just...
Alright, they're done. Who else? Okay, he's done.
Aim for the queen,
done.
better not miss.
And he's done. I mean, Silk Cocoon does have more ice blast damage, but I still think I'm just gonna take the money for now.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay. He literally walks straight through that whole area. Like, he literally zoomed with the spear swing through the area that I didn't really want to hit, which was weird.
You think
Nope.
your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Now, how did he jump through the building?
You're just
Alright, let's go up here. Okay, nice. Special offer, always before everything else. Okay, we have another cursed chest there that we can use if we really feel the need. Nothing really useful about that diffuse counterattack except that it's ice focused. That special might stone is a purple, so that could be kind of useful. The rest of these are useless. The depths blast is potentially useful, and I think that it'll be able to proc off of the tundra might. So that might be more useful for us in general. We'll come back to that one. Oh,
Armor
I should also do
restored.
this
Set sail.
so that I know how much armor to buy later. We'll take the contract quest, enhanced element 3, take this one, and now we also have a box. So what I'll probably do is just do that, and I could get the special might stone here. I mean, just to have it. Realistically, damage is increased by 34%. I guess it'll be useful when I use my ult. Most of the other stuff I'll be using won't really be an Aegis effector, but hey. We'll see how much in real time it really does for us, right? Let's put that down, and I'm gonna take the enhanced.
Ambush. Evasive maneuvers.
Ouch. Yep, I'm getting the use out of it already. Ooh, man.
Raise colors. Let them know fear.
Like, no chill whatsoever to his out of it. Okay, so Tundra Might did proc that time, so that's good to know.
Watertight once more.
Okay. Okay, now see, I diffused. I should have been late enough, but I guess maybe the game didn't see it as such. Alright.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I will never understand why that'll sit there and happen sometimes with the dodge out. And then, see, that's a tap dodge, but it's like it's not respected half the time by the game. See, same thing there. Tap dodge, but not respected.
Watertight once more. Let them know fear. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I was actually lucky that he kind of went offline there.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. Nope.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
That's why I'm kind of not a big fan of Depth Blast. Like, Depth Blast is not as powerful for sure as Successive.
Anchors away.
Ow.
Raise colors. Let them know fear. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Should defuse. And see, running, but for some reason, literally asking for it to do armor.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Nope.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay. Don't know where he was hitting on that one. That was a tap dodge, but the tap dodge got totally disrespected.
Anchors away.
No.
Raise colors. Let them know fear.
Alright, we're just gonna hope that he comes out before I touch the ground. See, again,
Watertight
I'm
once more.
trying to do that, crouch into that move, and instead to get a continuation of the slide. I don't know where he's hitting, but we're going to take advantage of that confusion on his part.
You think your tricks and
He's gonna
gimmicks
die
can
off of
fool
this.
me?
We'll take the elemental resonance. Okay, that'll allow us to speed this up. I should have honestly just tried to run and get here to the chest just to see, because that would have been speeding this up massively. Let's see here. And then let's do elemental confluence. We can get back all the time that we've lost, for sure. The only thing I'm kind of worried about is the getting frozen part now. will be able to breeze through the stages, but I make it frozen. I don't know. Successive Ice Blast plus Depth Blast tends to be a little questionable.
Told you, this is my world. You're just simple.
No. Oh my goodness. Get off me. See what I mean?
You think you're tripping?
So I'm gonna have to be very careful with my use of Ice Ray. Alright. Beautiful thing is, I know it is basically one-hit strikes, right? That's the beautiful thing. I know it's one-hit strikes every time. We really don't need upgrades at this point. We're kind of overloaded enough as it is. The only thing that could be more useful would be the fuse stall.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I'm genuinely wondering what hit me. Maybe it was him.
This is my world. You're just simple.
That's kind of bunk.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Aim for the queen.
All right.
Better not miss.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go with fortifying the armor that we already have.
Set sail.
And then let's go this way.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
No.
Hail to the queen.
Okay. Done with that. I don't know. You know what? For now, let's take Silkworm Cocoon. And then we'll see if we find something better.
Armor restored. Set sail.
I mean, actually, of course, there is nothing better. We already did our final roll, so it doesn't matter anyway. Since we're already here, we'll buy that. Sure, why not? Elemental priming, nice. And I think we'll just run with that because we don't have the amount to do anything more. So let's go. Let's see what the next boss is. We haven't really wasted any lives, and then if I can get my ooh, okay, I'm gonna use that one out the gate.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay, defuse too early on that one.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Let's go ahead and go up. Unfortunately, I kind of figured I'd be stuck in that. Okay, don't know where he's going.
You think your tricks and gimmicks will fool me? You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Try to dodge forward and then cancel out. I should have probably just pressed crouch.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Nope.
Nope. Your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Ah, okay. He went for the opposite.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
No.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I tried to activate the defuse, but I guess I was a hair too late.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Yep. Yeah, I still gotta master that dash out.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Too early. Now see, that one should have been fine though. Ooh, this mess. And that should have been fine. That was a perfectly fine parry. Okay. Now he actually decides to go in the right direction again.
How can this be?
Alright, so that's done. That's 36. Let's see here. And let me burn the jades. I can't queue up until I burn them, so I kind of have to do this. Let's see here. Let me make sure. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to adjust my setup anyway for the next one. And to be fair, from what I saw, I personally didn't feel that the damage boost was worth it. It still would have been better to just go elemental. I'd still do way more damage. So this is Ice Coral, Ice Blast. So with this one though, this one actually increases melee damage but reduces the damage of Ice Blast and Divine Thunder. Now, there are two ways to deal with this. If I remember correctly, even with this stage, I still just went full elemental. You can do Hone Tyranny build and go in the direction of melee damage, but it's not to the point, if I remember correctly, where it actually justifies going more melee. Then again, you could just do elemental. The other thing that you can do is Thunder build as well, red build, and red build isn't included in the reductions. So that's another way to handle this too. I'm gonna just go. I want to remember, kind of, because it's been a while. I kind of want to remember just how bad the elemental reductions were. So I'm gonna be that crazy person who probably just uses ice and just see what actually happens. But I do remember beating this stage with ice before, so I know it's not impossible. It's just that you actually need probably the right set of jades to hit. But I don't think the damage reduction was to the point where it actually made a difference, but it wasn't significant enough to be a straight up hindrance. So let's go ahead. I'm just checking my potentials one more time to make sure everything is right, because you would need full ice potential to do this if I'm going to use ice, I think, to get over the damage limitation.
The answer is...
Yeah, we'll see. We'll get to see pretty quickly in the first section just how much of a decrease it is, whether it really matters to that degree. Because again, I forget. It's been a while. It's been a while since I ran this one. And if need be, we can always for up until this point, it's definitely been straight through stages. I've never really reattempted one on the stream, but if we really have to, we always can.
Loose the sea dogs of war. Told you, this is mine. You're
But yes, I managed to dash through without collecting any of the bubbles. I think, yeah, definitely. I had to double check because I was like, okay, what about the doll? Because the doll kind of looked like a bubble for a sec. So as you can see, if it's proccing, there's a 50% chance for me to get a double proc of ice. If I get the double proc, then it works out fine. If I don't get the double proc, then I have to kind of make up for it, right? If we're going to go with this, then Elemental Confluence is a must. Because I need to make sure that every time I'm attacking, if at all possible, I'm always getting an ice launch. Oh, we're getting one of these stages. Ugh. Still not a fan of this mess. But hey, it's what it is, right? Oh, so this is this the fiery monsters doing? Apparently the monsters talk. I don't take any chances with this stage because of what can happen with the whole soul thing and it's sucking out like a good portion of your health. I don't even mess around with it. If I don't feel like I can make it to a stage in time, ow. Now see, that's funny. I'm literally just saying that and then it ran out a little bit faster and I could grab it. Okay. And that was literally right on time. I should have been able to make that one, to be honest. So yeah. Don't do that like I did it. Let's see here. So we'll take... all of these are useless for my build. I'm not even going to worry about repairing the remaining health. But that's kind of why I hate that stage, is because it's all... You really should just give up on trying to get anything extra once you're starting to get even slightly close. Oh heck no. Okay, I hope you saw that. It's like a literally delayed mid glitch. Oh. I'm not going
Right
back
through
into
the
the
tower.
coral for you. Come on.
Told you, this is mine. You're just sinking in it.
Alright. Get that off of me. Because basically the problem is that the coral will explode. And if you're caught in the explosion, of course, that's bad. So you want to avoid the explosions at all costs. I still don't want to raise my refreshes yet, because I need to make sure that there's a very specific set of stuff that I need. So I don't want to waste the refreshes beforehand. So this is actually great. This is pretty much, yeah, this is really, these three are the best counter to all of the problems that come with Sub-Zero Seal. We don't need the special Night Stone right now. I'm gonna try and see what I get for this roll. I'll grab the Elemental Confluence since it's there. This one, I'll take the Curse if I need to, I guess. The chances of me needing Frostbite Fortitude, to be honest, are about 0, but I'll still take it just in case. And then let's just see. So we got Range Thunder. That's not bad at all. So we can actually just use that to buy a few extra supplies. And then we'll just run with what we have. This is first boss. It shouldn't really be the end of the world. I forget honestly what first boss even is for this one. Okay, it's him. Oh heck.
Let them know fear.
So as you can see, ice elemental damage is still doing a good bit to this guy. Now again, this is first boss though, so yeah, it will change a little bit. Now it's interesting. I swear that I put in for the parry follow-up, but hey. Alright. Okay. Step over here. That diffuse should have been fine.
Raise colors. Let them know fear.
Alright, we're almost done with him, honestly. There we go. We'll use the water. That should have actually hit him, but whatever. Ooh. Alright. I genuinely do not know if the orbs can actually do damage to you or not under those circumstances. I kind of think they can. Either way, it wasn't really worth the risk, right? We need, or maybe I shouldn't say we need, it would be good if we could find some nice jades, some boosting jades. So if I can find successive ice blast, it's over. So that's why I want to see. Oh no. This is like worst possible stage. Worst possible stage. My luck is trash. Alright. We're gonna really quickly. I need that just so that I can actually not get frozen. We're not gonna try and kill anything in here. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Because if I get hit by the maggot gas, I'm done. The only thing that I can maybe try and do is like kill these guys while running around. And then making sure that I don't get caught by one of the jump slammers. That should hit, because that was like a dead-on shot. But that shows to show just how messed up the aim is sometimes. Because like literally red reticle was on it. Bullet just passed through the guy. Alright. So we do have Silkworm Cocoon here. I still am not really keen on risking my refreshes. Oh well, technically I should only get gold jades if I refresh.
X marks the spot.
I think. Oh, well, you see how that worked out for me, right? Though we do get Yushan Shadows here. I'm gonna probably go with this because of the ice boost. Oh wait, was that an ice or a thunder? Yes, it was an ice. Okay, okay. I was like, maybe I was going too fast, didn't really check. Alright. I'm probably almost never gonna actually get a chance to use the Yushan charges. Because I'll probably be too busy trying to make sure I don't get frozen. But hey, if I manage to stack some, there's no problem with that. Oh, what am I even doing? At this point, I should just be able to hit them. Literally, one hit should ensure an explosion.
Anchors away.
That's why we went to all the trouble to get that confluence.
Miss.
No, we're just gonna stop that before it happens. That should have been parried.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Alright. And see, that's when I get mad about certain things. When it's like calling BS out for BS. Like, that should have been 120% parried. Let's give this a shot. Again, I know I'm risking when I probably don't need to, but let's hope we don't get maggot gas again. Okay, no maggot gas. I can do this.
This is mine. You're just sinking
You really didn't die? Okay, Mage is using double trouble. That's what's happening.
Aim for the queen, not miss.
God dang. What are these things made out of? Dang, super miasma ghost. That must be what that impervious spirit was all about. Alright, let's go ahead and go in here. Now we're going to see what we get. So we have long handle weapon sap. That's a bet. And then we have this one, which is Frozen Blast, which should also be a bet, I believe. And we're not touching curses at this point.
X marks the spot.
And there we go with the frozen part. We'll be okay though.
Watertight once more.
I'll go ahead and actually heal fully. I'm gonna buy enough armor powders at this point, and we'll drop this so that I now have my setup. That's normally how I like things to be. And I'm gonna just risk it with this carved jade, see what we get. Enhanced element is fine. And honestly, I think we're good to go. Look at who we have here. Now the thing that's gonna really suck is just fighting her in the middle of the ice coral. Now see, I thought she was about to do the frozen, the slam down, not this version.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. I diffused early. Don't be like me.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Anchors away.
Ah, went for the wrong one.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
No.
Raise color.
Go straight to ult. I just realized I'm about to get frozen. Yep. Damn it.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Long handle weapon tap for the win. I don't know why I did not do the move that I meant to do there. And that was weird. Alright.
Armor restored.
I probably don't need to waste that armor powder, but it's just better to not risk it. I have no idea where she's going right now. Alright, let's fight her here. Ooh.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
What the heck? Okay, so I'm dealing with input lag up a storm right now.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
That was all pretty much input lag. Just disgusting amounts of input lag. Because I had already triggered for certain things to happen. That's like with me getting the dodge out of that. Okay. Again, that spin and twist of hers is different than some of the other moves that she uses.
Still have ships to plunder.
I don't know if that's a... That feels almost... The spin and twist feels a little different than her normal hit. I diffused early.
Anchors away.
Ah, the ice corals. I can't really stand to get involved in that either. Wait, I lost track of her. Ah, shoot. Well, this is annoying. Ow. Hold on.
Watertight once more.
Okay, she's currently distracted, so. Yeah, that was annoying.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
There's a reason why I absolutely despise Matron Fusion. There we go. Elemental Resonance 2, let's go.
Told you, this is my fault. You're just sinking in it.
Alright. Ah, shoot.
not miss.
How that like missed? I have no idea. Like I don't know what the heck is happening with some of these motions. I swear.
Told you, this is mine. You're just simple.
And then how? For accuracy. Like, for real. What the? Okay.
Armor restored.
Yeah.
Set sail. Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
Alright. So, yeah, it's not like I'm going to be getting much out of in Resurgence, so not even worth it. But yeah, again, these are the type of moments where it's just, yeah. The amount of random craziness there, the amount of input lag from before, from that last match. And the thing is that I'm sure probably for the people watching, like for you viewers, you probably can't tell. But it's like I'm inputting commands and the game is not processing fast enough to keep up with it. Now, whether that's a controller issue, whether that's a, you know, but either way, it doesn't happen in any other game than NARAKA. So it's got to be a NARAKA issue. I just don't know if it's a NARAKA console issue or a NARAKA controller issue. I'm leaning in the direction of console though, because people tell me all the time that they play on PC with controller and it's not a big issue, like a big problem like that. So I think the input lag thing is probably more a console thing.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
These waves are sickening. And I'm frozen. Huh? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, please. Explain to me how that works. I literally diffused it, but still somehow got hit by the explosion. Makes perfect proverbial sense. Okay. It would be nice if I saw successive ice blasts, but I just don't know if this or this is worth the trouble, like going into a red omen. We definitely still have some time on the clock, so I guess we can try and just see what we get here. We're doing very good on time. Again, this is one of the reasons why elements are so useful. You can literally wipe out the majority of your enemies just based on what's happening. The beautiful thing about an impervious spirit situation is that for the most part the enemies don't really bother you if there's a crystal in the middle. They'll go after the crystal. Now why did I spin my camera? I just want to make sure that I'm not worried, that I don't need to worry in this moment about enemies attacking me.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Alright, we'll let that explode on its own and we're done. Elemental priming. Frostbite Fortitude, I feel like does enough for us right now. I'm gonna go elemental priming. And then let's go ahead and get in here and see what we have in the box. So we'll go ahead and hit the refresh. So we actually do have successive ice blast. Now I just need to figure out where to fit successive ice blast. I would say that if you're in this situation, that you kind of go with getting rid of one of these. So this is ice blast damage is increased by 25%. Then you have this one, which is the Yushan one. The rage recovery is nice, the ice blast boost is nice, but for what it's worth, this is a more valuable one because successive ice blast just kind of changes the game in a sense, in terms of what it can do for you. So I think for me that's an easy decision. Let's see what we can put together here. This is nothing, so I don't know, since we're right here, let's just go ahead and use that last refresh, see what we get. I'll take elemental erosion. It won't really help too much, but it's whatever. The special demon elixir will increase our attack. I kind of want to see something. What's our... And of course I'm frozen again. What are our stats on reawakening? So that's 35% attack for 8 seconds, of course, when there's no frostbite accumulated. We do have a way to lose frostbite, but I still don't think that it's worth sacrificing some of the other things that I have in here for the setup. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to worry about armoring up and then see what we have left. We can't afford another jade, which is fine. So we'll just go ahead and grab this. And actually, even though it's kind of no consequence, let's roll. I do not remember who the boss is for this one. I don't. But we'll see. Oh, it's Rock Guy. Alright. And of course I got dropped directly into it. And I was not even given a chance to press for the defuse. That is wild. I'm gonna be frozen.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
He's gonna use the beam. I know he is. Ooh, charge. Okay. What are you gonna do? He's probably gonna jump back and use the beam again. Oh, okay. Never mind.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Oh, see, that was one of those long reach moments. I did not know if we were gonna be able to get that. I tried to step back because I knew what was about to happen. Couldn't make it in time. Ow. I literally tapped into the fuse. It just didn't react in time. It is what it is. Oh, he went for the opposite of the move I thought he would. I thought he was going to go for the beam. Oh, now you decided to do that. Oh, shoot. Yep, I'm stuck. He will probably slam me before. Oh, I made it to get out.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. That was insane. That was insane. We just pulled off. I mean, that was nuts. Chances of that happening are basically like a 1 in a million. Oh. He's about to do the thing there. I've been cheated off the defuse lately, so I'm just not even going to be bothered with it lately anymore.
Anchors away.
So this is what I mean, of course, by the fact that you can still use an ice build. Like, look at how much damage we're getting off of that ice build. So an elemental build was still the simplest method for us to get through this one. Alright, so that's done. Go over the campaign. Again, we burn the jades. Uh, I would use the withdrawal thing, but here's the crazy part. Again, glitches that they haven't figured out yet. If I press withdrawal, it's gonna automatically change the soul J's that I'm looking at, because it'll move the screen behind it to the side. So it'll do this when I actually try to withdraw, even though I'm in a different screen. Makes zero sense, but that's how it'll work. All right, so let's check this next one. We just did 37. 38 is what? So we have an enhanced charge, but we aren't using uncharged strikes really. So yeah, it is what it is, right? And then we have wildfire pounce. So basically in hellhole, so don't get hit, don't step on the fire kind of thing. I don't really appreciate hellhole stages, and again I totally forget who the boss is for this one, but hey, we'll see. I'm just going to stick with the same thing that we've been doing up until this point. We're just going to try and build our best around ice and see what happens. But what this means is that we should only really be dealing charge damage unless we're trying to do Aegis breaks.
Let's put the fear of Valda.
Now again, one of the biggest issues still though with Valda, and there's nothing that I can say really about it, is just that her counter ability is terrible. Like her initial counter ability with the stab, it does not do enough damage to justify it. It really doesn't. And its follow-up is terrible to be in, because unless you're dealing with multiple enemies, like unless you're dealing with mobs, you will get killed trying to use it. So that is kind of the bigger issue with the Neza's Might transition and whatnot. So let's go ahead and run with Ice Blessing. Now again, outside of Yama's, I feel like it is broken, to be honest, outside of Yama's. But in Yama's, yeah. Let's just go ahead, if I can just get some flying son of a gun to stand still and get hit. See, you're dealing with this mess constantly. I diffused that, but okay, sure. Whatever you say. Took all of that just to get him down. I'm gonna just do that, just so that in the event that I wind up pushing them backwards, I don't have to deal with the fact that the fire is gonna immediately kill me.
This is my world. You're just safe.
So if you're fast enough with your cancels, as you can see, you can just do that vertical cancel. That was not what I was trying. See, again, we're getting the input lag thing. Alright. So, let's go ahead. We could increase, since we're here, and this is what we're seeing. I could go a few different ways with this. I can probably come back and get the increased charge damage, though. I'll take this one. We definitely took more damage than I'd intended. I probably should have just not paid attention to the bugs initially because of just the sheer annoyance. And just focus on the guys on the ground. Like the fact that the bugs sway and dodge as much now is really problematic sometimes if you're working with something like a musket. I also don't like how a lot of the time they don't really let you control the direction of Neza's Might as well. Like sometimes I can control it really well. Then other times it's very subpar in terms of control. So see, I was trying to stab the one on the right and then grab the one on the left in that move. Get out. He did a delayed stab.
Queen, better not miss.
Also, that should not flank in my opinion because it's literally in an opposite direction.
Aim for the queen,
Die.
better not miss. You'll remember me every time you
I
look
still
at your
gotta work on my
reflection.
dodge shots with my musket. Die. Alright. Let's do elemental confluence.
Watertight once more.
It'd be nice if we get to a map that's not as closed in, but I don't think they like me. Oh, okay. We gotta do soul vessel foolishness again. Yep, I'm not even gonna... Oh, okay. Soul vessel's right here. I don't care enough to put myself through the work. Alright. Soul vessel's right there. Because you'll have moments where you try to grab a coin, and it's right next to you, and literally it won't get picked up. So you have to be very careful about how much you're willing to expend to go after the coins, when if you don't get it right, the vessel's going to kill you in the process. Alright. Not even worth trying to get there. We'll grab the one up here, and then we'll go on through. So I do have a box. I'll see what I have in the first one, and then based on what my setup is, that'll tell me a lot. There's a cursed chest there. So I have an ice break here. I only recently figured out how to use Obliterate Hammer, but we'll probably put that to use too. Okay, it's melee sunder. That's not the end of the world. It's kind of just oh right, I have box. I gotta go through here first, then put it down, and then we'll see.
Now
Go
this
ahead
is
and
a
do this, and then let me armor up, because I'm about to be fast. I don't remember who the next boss is. I get the feeling it might be Stone Guy. Yep. Alright.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Ambush! Evasive maneuvers! You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. That should have worked, but okay. I don't know where he's going. There we go. That should have worked.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Armor restored. Set sail. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Another example of lag right there. That should have worked.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. Alright.
Watertight once more.
Not worth taking an L. Especially when I can always buy more stuff later. Now see, this is the interesting thing about the Stone Dude. None of his kit allows him to do anything to you. So he'll literally just wait there.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I dodged, but okay.
Think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Anchors away.
Bruh. I'm gonna get hit by that. Okay, so none of this is useful.
X marks the spot.
Elemental resonance though is useful. So we have Tundra Might now, and we have Reawakening, which we can grab, but it won't do a lot for us. Silkworm Cocoon is probably a better use of our energy. And then, oh, I totally forgot to actually use the Annihilate Light, I swear. Alright.
Armor restored. Set sail.
We're a tiny bit behind what would have been my want schedule-wise, but we'll make it work. Melee Sunder shouldn't really get us killed if we're careful. Oh, right, we have cold intolerance going on right now. Oh my god.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I just realized what's happening here. So this is a very problematic battlefield, in that we gotta make sure that we are on point the whole time, because basically you're dealing with enemies that are capable, this is impassable, right? So these enemies, if allowed, can kill you because of their Astral Aegis benefits. So you just have to be really careful as to how you fight them.
This is my world. You're just sinking.
Alright, so we're actually good to go now. This one's not great. This Frozen Blast, not great, because you don't have the rest of the benefits from it. So I'm gonna try
X marks the spot.
Depths Blast. My luck is trash. Okay. So since we have, I think Tundra's Might, I believe, is the one that we have right now. Let's use Icefall, and then that way we're getting the benefits from Tundra.
Watertight once more.
Every time I dodge, I should be causing my Frostbite to increase, which hopefully will work the way I expect it to.
This is mine.
Yes, it's working.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay, let's run. Alright. They were trying to get rid of me. So, let's go ahead. I want successive, but I can't really justify it at this point because successive plus ice, the ice one, would be a very bad combination, to be honest. So for now, I think I'll stay away from that. I almost messed that up. I genuinely almost did.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Alright, that's good. Now let's we can take him over this way.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. And then we grab elemental priming. Okay. So we already know that there's really not a lot to deal with here. Reawakening is not great, but when we get Ice Break, we'll get the attack boost. So we kind of might as well use it. Again, this is not an optimal build, but might as well make do where we can, right? Yeah. Let me see about this. We'll just go ahead and do that.
Set sail.
And we'll be broke in a sense going into this next one. Okay. Now this is another issue. This is a very problematic glitch that is now happening in Showdown on a regular basis. It is stupid, it is ridiculous, and it's idiotic. But this is NARAKA. That's like, that parry should have counted, but it's NARAKA.
Your tricks and gimmicks can fool me. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. Okay, I stepped back, but I still got hit. Now that, I will admit, I probably defused a little too early. So that's on me. Okay, he doesn't know where he wants to go. Let me come this way.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
No.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Now see, I canceled out, but it didn't let me. I pressed to cancel, didn't let me.
You think your
No.
tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
What are you gonna do? Okay, he has no idea where he's going.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
No. But sure.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. What are you gonna do?
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
That was a tap dodge. It'll work.
Anchors away. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright, I'm over here.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Is he gonna wind up point? Nope. Still couldn't get my direction right. Alright. We don't see anything useful here, and again I'm not the type to really use the
Armor
cleanse stones.
restored. Set sail.
So let's keep going. Successive would be the winning ticket. I just need to grab, I need to come across it. Let's try this one, but we will only do one Red Omen stage, and then after that we won't mess with any others. We're not low on time, but I just don't want to risk it if I don't have to. I'm trying to make sure that I keep an eye out for any
This is mine.
Okay, so the other archer is up there. Okay. I was really outside of the radius. But if you say so. Of course they had to mess that up for me.
You're just
Oh. No. Alright. Who's left? Ah.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
There we go. Definitely wasted a bit more time than I would have liked, but we got
Armor
elemental
restored.
resonance
Set
too,
sail.
so I'm gonna take it. Let's keep moving. Okay. You know what? I was hoping to get the spot on shot, but I wasn't able to.
Better not miss.
It's fine. Alright.
This is my world. You're just
Okay. Okay.
Told you. This is my world. You're just
Alright. So we now have a potential to grab diffuse thaw. Hold on. It would increase the amount to which we're currently. Let's grab it. Because if we happen to cross successive ice blast, then it's an immediate swap out for successive. As in, I wouldn't swap diffuse thaw for successive. I would swipe out something else for successive. Let me make that clear. Alright.
Told you, this is mine. You're just...
No.
Told you, this is mine. You're just sinking.
Nope. And Elemental Resonance 3. Alright, let's keep moving. And refresh. So we do not have anything else, but we do have Sub-Zero Seal. So this is where things become interesting, right? Icefall, if I can get it to work right. Icefall has its little setup here, but the Icefall just does a little bit of frostbite damage when the icicle comes down. As far as I am aware, Sub-Zero Seal is actually still more powerful, from what I understand, in terms of what it gives, you know, for its boost, for its benefits, than Icefall. I don't really think I want to combine them. Well, I do have a diffuse thaw. It depends. I do have a diffuse thaw. I guess let me do some planning first before I grab that. Let's just see what I can get. Ooh, that's a tough one. And then I could get the special demon elixir to boost my attack. I just don't know if Icefall is really going to do enough damage. I feel like it won't. I think that Tundra's Might has enough of a boost in and of itself, and even though the rage recovery would be nice, I'm going to swap out Icefall for Sub-Zero Seal. Because then I'm constantly getting the frostbite boost without even trying. And then I can grab the special demon elixir. And then that also allows me to do the rest here. So I'm now pretty much set up. What I'm going to try and do, because I won't remember to do it otherwise, I'm going to try to do ult into, actually screw it.
Cry havoc and let loose the sea dogs of war.
God dang it.
Raise colors, let them know fear.
Yep. I hate that thing tail slam. Like, I swear I hate that damn monster. No.
Watertight once more.
At least that was kind of, what the? There we go. Alright. Yeah, figured you might. I'm holding for certain moves, but not getting it. Okay. There's nowhere. There's literally almost nowhere that I can lead this son of a gun. He's like the worst possible opponent for this kind of battlefield. Now I'm remembering why I think I hated this one so much. I parried. I definitely parried. I definitively parried. But sure. Now it's time to give it to me. Long handle weapon staff would be better, of course, but if I can remove this tail from this discussion, that's really helpful. Alright. Alright. Of course. Okay, what?
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
The fact that that did not somehow take effect. It took that long for that to take effect is insane.
Brand new.
Alright. Again, the space within which to fight his annoyance is too little, honestly. You have the hell holes, and these hell holes do not do a small amount of damage, mind you.
Anchors.
Alright.
Let them know fear.
And see, he just keeps doing this mess. Finally, tail is out of commission. Alright. Let me go ahead and use health to... Honestly, I'm gonna use the health and the armor. And of course.
Armor restored. Set sail.
Alright.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay, so somehow he didn't get hit by that.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright, let's get right here. We just took one of his legs. Look at the weird animation mess that's happening there. Just look at it. That was a tap dodge, but the tap dodge didn't count for anything.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay, then this mess. Alright, fair enough.
Brand new.
Okay.
Who needs a Sabo?
Yeah, again, Silkworm Cocoon is basically a lifesaver.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Doggone shame. Alright.
Shall evermore return.
It's just so difficult to pin him and put him in one location long enough to actually get the kill on him. It's just sickening. And then the hellholes, of course, just make things just so terrible in terms of following him. Alright. So let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead, burn the jades. Alright. Alright. Okay. And then let's go ahead and get this last one done so that this will be it. And then, as I said, I've already done 40. I will post a video later for me finishing 40. And I didn't even really fully look at it. Okay. So, enhanced blade edge, same thing as before, really. Same as 37. If I remember correctly, I beat this one off the same premise, which was I just used ice. You just have to get a lucky enough ice roll for it. So we'll see if we manage to get that for this one. But you literally just have to get a lucky enough ice set up. Again, elemental damage wins every time as far as I'm concerned.
My father was...
Because they unfortunately just structured the game to where really there's no point in playing toward anything that's not elemental. There really isn't. It's elemental or blue lightning, and as far as I'm concerned, blue lightning is an element. It may not be divine thunder or ice blast, but it's still an element as far as I'm concerned. It's just not one of the quote unquote mentioned elements. So either way, you're still basically red tree, blue tree. Like, nothing else really matters. Red tree, blue tree. Unless you're doing like a very specific build for Faria or Viper maybe. But other than that, red tree, blue tree. Red tree, blue tree. That's basically it. And it's sad because your gameplay shouldn't be limited to that level. That shouldn't be the only way to feel like I'm contributing to a battle.
This is mine.
So with this is like worst possible situation, I feel like. Oh yay.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Get out. Oh my goodness. Like, get out of the circle.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Told you, this is mine. You're just sinking it.
Alright. Again, there are certain omens that just the omen plus the stage setup is just terrible. like, who wants to have a situation where you're stuck in, like, you have an omen going and you have to sit there and deal with the enemies flocking? Now, that's possible. Like, this stage is not that bad for another character, but if it's someone like Valda, that is a damn near death sentence having to deal with that.
Told you, this is my world. You're just sitting.
And then this mess, where
Anchors away.
yep, forget it.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
They're just so annoying. Because it's no point in me trying to sit there and deal with the idea of stopping them a different way. Because the thing is that I'm a Valda. I can't really out damage the mound fast enough unless I can do my rapid stabs, and that can kind of help me. But otherwise, it's just not even worth my time.
Watertight once more.
Alright. Let's go on to this next stage.
So, this is mine. You're
Get off of me. Ow. Come on, bro. Grab him so that I can kill him.
Better not miss.
Now, should I have been hit by that? No.
This is my world. You're
I
just
wasn't even close enough technically to get struck by that. But did I get hit? Yep. NARAKA logic. Alright. Let me go ahead.
This is a weapon.
See what we have. The long handle weapon sap will come in handy. Honestly, the rest is kind of whatever. For now, we could pick up quick attack just because it increases ice blast damage, but the truth is that's not really going to benefit us too much. Yeah. Okay, I have a box.
Watertight
So in
once
this
more.
case, it actually doesn't make sense anymore for me to do anything but just go into the next area. And then I'm a hope that I have an opportunity while I'm setting up to try and put down the box. I do not know. Okay, fair enough. See, I love how fast, I like how long this takes. Alright. You know what? From the beginning. Look at the amount of running.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Now the long handle weapon sap. That long handle weapon sap literally changed the game in terms of
You think your tricks and gimmicks
how much damage I can get away with, especially at the beginning like this. It's not going to completely change everything in later sections,
gimmicks can fool me?
but it's enough to give me a very sizable advantage right now.
Anchors away.
Alright. Oh. Now see, I lost the iframe on the roll. I'm gonna see if I can bait him into another movement. Alright.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Oh, nice.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool
Alright.
me? Raise colors. Let them
So
know
let's go ahead. Since he's gonna start running, I just have to make sure that I can keep a good eye on him and try and anticipate where he's going to run to. So I was gonna try and get him to go ahead and do his second swing, but we couldn't do it. It's fine. We're gonna grab elemental resonance. Again, we're doing an elemental build, and we'll see. So we can actually afford to do diffuse thought. I literally just started grabbing stuff. No, I didn't have time to really look at everything, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna grab what I can for right now, and then once I can figure it out later, we'll go from there. Probably grab this, and then figure out which one makes more sense. Probably the armor powder, and then let's roll. Since I'm not really set up the best, I'm gonna stay away from any red omens. We're not in a position to go after red omens. We should only go after purples. Aha! This is gonna be fun.
Told you, this is mine.
So that's how much armor that takes.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
I'm trying to see when the omen's gonna set off, and that gives me a chance. Know when the omen's gonna actually go.
Told you, this is mine. You're just...
So see, then I can use strategy
Anchors
to
away.
take out these guys.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Let's see here. None of these really, I think, are of much value to me. Well, no, the blue-white yin resurgence can actually be really useful depending on the situation, so we'll grab that. We have to try and move like a minute per stage, at maximum minute 30. But minute per stage is better.
Aim for the queen, better not
That way it
miss.
gives more time in the event of... Oh my goodness. What on earth? Alright. I just got massively cheated.
This is my world. You're just...
Okay. Alright.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Okay, and they're about to try and ruin our minute timing. Yeah, this is not
You
good.
think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Oh right, I did forget that I actually have sap. So sap just saved us.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
I'm literally behind the enemy. What the heck? Okay. This is when the increase in the stupid level is high.
This is not. You're just.
Alright. Man, should get rid of the next wave though. It's fine. Alright. Let's keep moving. Actually, I should have just grabbed the might increase. Might as well have gotten the 5% attack boost. It's whatever at this point. Again, we don't have time for the red omens. If the red omen is a good omen, it's no problem. But if the red omen turns out to be a bad one, it becomes a big problem. Alright. And then, of course, with this, we have a minute waster. Alright. Okay. Let's see where it's going to put the orb this time. Up and to the left. You know what? See, again, weird interactions. I was trying to focus dash, not dive down. Okay, we're done with that. We wasted a minute, but hopefully we got something useful out of it. I would go with Might High Roller, except I still kind of need money, so we're not going to do anything like that. Oh, interestingly enough though, we've already used our box, haven't we? Yeah. So really this is just to refresh items. That and hopefully find some jades that are a bit more useful. That's it really. So yeah, this isn't going to be the best run probably. Or at least definitely not the most straightforward run. We can increase damage to Astral Aegis, which for what's coming up, it may be a lot more useful. Let's just see. Let's see. Okay. That's actually worth it.
Armor restored. Set sail.
I'm in a state where I almost want to try the curse, but I also don't want the time delay. So we're not going to risk it. Because if things go bad, then the time delay from that curse could be monumental. And generally speaking, your second boss is always going to be the most annoying boss. No matter what happens. I'm trying to get him to step forward. Come on, I'm right here.
Ambush. Evasive maneuvers.
I tap dodge. But this tends to be the problem on a regular basis.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright. No. Okay.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
So you have to do an instantaneous late dodge to dodge that. Now that, I hope somebody saw that, because that makes no sense what happened there. That was a complete, and again, complete rubber banding. I'm not even nearby. Alright. Actually, you know what? That's a waste. Now look. I can't even, I'm trying to trying to trigger my ult. Everything under the sun happening. And yet, supposedly NARAKA's fine. I literally let go of my controller and was just pressing the sprint. I forget exactly what my keys are. But just pressing the two together to start my ult. That's it. Dodged, but okay.
Tricks and gimmicks can fool me.
I should have been able to defuse that.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Now remember, supposedly, physical damage is supposed to be the one to go with, not elemental. But notice how much damage we're doing with physical damage. It's okay. I literally tab dodged again. But nothing. It's rough because we don't have successive ice blast, so we're literally pouring a ton of time right now. I hate to say it, but we're kind of hemorrhaging time. Again, input. It's like every input is slow.
Armor restored. Set sail.
Trying to see which way he's going. That's the first time that he didn't decide to rubber band me to his attack. I dodged, but okay. I dodged, but okay.
Watertight once more. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Raise colors. Let them know fear.
And he disappeared underground. Of course. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to get this one just off of the sheer DPS problems. Because again, the successive ice blast is kind of necessary for a run a lot of the time to really make ice work. Yeah, I'm kind of trapped in a bad spot there. I defuse. Okay. Alright, fair enough. And of course, got caught by a bullcrap kick because I dodged there too.
Can't die yet. I still have ships to plunder, towns to burn.
The other thing is if they're gonna make the windows as tight as they are for all this other stuff in Showdown, you should probably have larger amounts of stamina because of the fact that at the end of the day, the foolishness just isn't really fair in terms of the amount of stamina you lose when trying to do most of the other abilities like the fuse and stuff like that. It's definitely going to be pushing it really tight.
Anchors away. You think you're
and literally the main reason is simply because I just do not have the what I need really.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Okay, I definitely dodged, but it's whatever. So we're at 7 minutes. I mean, is it possible? Potentially, but I really would need successive ice blasts next chest against the boss, like the final boss. So we may wind up having to do a rerun of this one, to be fair. And I can't really wait out the omen anymore. I'm just gonna have to kind of go for it. And of course not get caught by bull crap like that, where again, I'm dodging, but the tap dodge just does not actually work half the time against the omen. The frames are so tight.
This is my world. You're the secret.
And what's even more interesting is that what I have noticed, which makes no sense really, is that focus frames have better immunity against omen bump. Does that make a lot of sense? No, but I've noticed that they do. Same as how bomb dodges. Bomb dodges work well against omen bump as well. But you don't, for some reason, normal tap frame dodges do not tend to work well against stuff that they're supposed to work against. Makes zero sense to me. Worst possible situation.
Anchors away.
The other reason why this is the worst possible situation is you're gonna notice something very interesting. Get out. Yep. Just completely stupid. Like, this omen shouldn't even be in the end of this thing.
The queen better not miss. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Just the absolute most ridiculous time waster possible. And then you have the foolishness with the stupid ice axe.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Like, go away. Oh, and we're still okay. There's no way.
Armor
Literally, this run
restored.
is
Set
pretty much
sail.
unsalvageable because we still have to actually get through the last one, and we still need successive ice blast. There's pretty much zero chance. I mean, I could take this one and then hope, but 9 times out of 10, we're still going to get screwed over on time. So this run's pretty much impossible probably, so I'll probably have to run it again and then just hope that we get successive on spots. There's pretty much zero way. Oh, and we have meteorite, which of course is utter ruin. Yeah, it's pretty much GG's off of this.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
I'm definitely gonna at least go out fighting on it, right? But yeah, there's no way.
This vortex will be the end of you.
Because again, tap dodges don't work the way they're supposed to. Like, there's not a lot you can do when the very thing that's supposed to be useful in the game doesn't actually do what it's supposed to. If I see that omen and I tap dodge it, it's supposed to work, but it doesn't. We're not even going to worry about it because there's no point in doing all of that because we wouldn't be able to finish on time anyway. So what we'll do is we'll load up one more time for 39. We'll see if we have a little bit better luck. But yeah, this is why, again, the whole thing as to why once I'm done with this, unless they make some serious changes, I'll never pick up Yama's or really probably NARAKA as a larger extension again. It'll be pretty much over with. Because they have too many glitches, too many problems, they have too much network stuff going on, at least on console again. You know, everybody else is whatever, but on console you have too many issues with, and specifically PS5, because I'll have a bunch of people saying for Xbox it's fine. You have a bunch of issues in terms of input lag. These days on the North America server, you have ping instability. Your diffuses and your parries don't work right. Animations are weird. Enemies phase in and out of existence. There's all kinds of craziness that is happening now. So it's just not worth it. Like, fundamentally, it's just no longer worth it. But let's go ahead, give this a shot one more time. We'll see what we get. And I'll probably play it by ear on the fact that what we'll do for this last one, since I just don't feel like going through that kind of foolishness again. If I don't have successive ice blast by first chest, I'm probably just going to sit there and rerun it, because I don't want to have to keep doing this one over and over. Real talk, I probably have a video somewhere of when I beat 39. So depending on how I feel, who knows? We'll give it 1 or 2 more runs, see if we can get the timing right, and then if not, then we'll just throw this one away, and then I'll just upload the 39 later. Alright, so see, we even have issues with stuff loading in on time. It's like, oh man, we got pop in of the stage names and stuff, or the options and everything. But oh, everything's working.
Let loose the sea dogs of war. Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Ow. And again, like, this ice axe stuff should even be allowed. This is totally ridiculous. Alright. None of this is super useful, especially wealth confluence, so I'll just take the money. Now let's see what we get from here. Again, I hope it's noticed. All these dodges, but can't dodge out of stuff that should be dodging. What are you gonna do? This is the thing that's so annoying about dealing with this type of enemy. And then I'm in blue focus at that moment. I mean gold focus. So, yeah. I don't know why I did that. I tried to defuse. Alright.
This is mine. You're just sinking it.
Yep. Where's the rest of them? Just making us take so much time.
This is mine. You're just sinking it.
And then terrain. Okay, and yet somehow
aim for the queen.
nothing's hitting.
Better not miss.
Like, how is this even supposed to make sense?
Aim for the queen. Better
Frozen
not miss.
again.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Just, again, totally stupid. Alright. Also, a musket should not be as weak as they've made a musket in this game. That's another thing that's kind of ridiculous too. The musket should have a much stronger power output to deal with stuff like this. Also, the fact that when hitting the musket, when hitting the omen, it doesn't count as an actual flipping hit is insane. Like, the omen is not recognized as a hit. It only works if you have to literally focus your damage in the direction of the omen to be able to get it to receive the idea that you're trying to strike it, which is beyond stupid. If I want to lock on to the omen or do the damage directly to the omen, I should be able to do that physically, not just with range.
Aim for the queen.
Alright.
Better not miss.
Let's go with elemental fragility. Simply because elemental conversion lowers your ability to get attack confluence. So let's go ahead and keep moving. So see, we have Yushan Shadows and Tundra Might. Not the best, but they're not a bad combination.
Watertight once more.
I wouldn't use the special diamond pill yet, because it could be useful for stuff later. Okay, that might have just saved our run. That special offer, that changes whole thing. So now, especially since I don't have enough anymore for a carved jade, let's just go ahead and load up. Might as well. And let's get to work. We'll see if we can blow through this first one fast. I'm literally going to apply as much pressure as possible to the mountain ghost. All right, come over here.
Let them know fear.
He doesn't know where to strike, so that kind of messes up our follow-ups. I'm gonna get hit by that.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? You think your tricks and
Input
gimmicks
lag.
can fool me?
I have to work with what I'm given. Bruh, what? Like, okay.
Anchors away. Raise colors. Let them know fear.
Alright.
Watertight once more.
There was a chance that with this game and its stupidity that would have actually hit me, by the way.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Like, what the heck?
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
And people want me to take this game seriously. Alright.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Praise
Let's
colors.
keep this up.
Let them know fear.
Because again, we don't have time for it. I would get rolling in it, but we don't even have a
X
box
marks the
to
spot.
spend it on right now. So I'm gonna get elemental resonance, and then we'll just keep moving. With special offer, we have a high chance of rolling enough random stuff to be able to help us later in the run. The only reason why I didn't give up the pretty much the run the second that we didn't see successive is because I found special offer. Look at that. Look at how much damage I just took. No damn reason. That should have parried. Should have parried.
Watertight once
Just
more.
total terrible crap. And then this mess too. Like, what is this?
Watertight once more.
But oh yeah. Be a fan of NARAKA. Yep, got it.
Told you. This is mine. You're the simplest.
And I'm frozen.
You
Not
think
getting
your
a parry
tricks and
in
gimmicks
edgewise. Yeah, this omen has to go.
Told you. This is mine. You're the simplest.
Yeah, again, this game is the epitome of screw this game. What the heck was that? How'd he like back out of the attack? Like, see. Yeah,
Not
again,
yet. I still have
instantaneous
ships to
deletion
plunder,
after we're
towns
done
to
with
burn.
this. Like, get the fuck out the circle.
You think your troops are doing stuff for me?
This is ridiculous. This is flipping ridiculous.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
Wasted so much time. There we go. Finally. Look at that. Just stupid. Alright. So we have Sub-Zero Seal, which at least would boost Tundra.
Armor restored. Set sail.
We wasted, what, 3 minutes on one stupid stage? Because of the way it's built?
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
Like, I completely concur with what one of the other guys said that would have been in the Discord yesterday. Like, the game is made to be a failure at this point. So it's like it needs to literally be given away. Because it's not designed anymore to be something that is enjoyable, it's designed to be annoying.
Aim for the queen.
Alright.
Better not miss.
This isn't a skill test, it's just annoying.
Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
Alright, gotta get out of the freeze now. Alright. Because of course we're gonna have to try to sit here and reclaim.
Armor
Look at how
restored.
much time
Set
we've lost.
sail.
So we gotta try and reclaim almost 3 to 4 minutes on the boss fight. So if we don't have successive ice blasts, then there's basically no point. Oh, I forgot. In the middle of my dash, I just remembered. I don't even have anything useful to deal with this thing properly. So I gotta do it that way.
You're the safe. Aim for the queen. Better not miss.
Yep, and we're dealing with bombers now. And of course, they always do that annoyance. Alright. Let's just keep moving. Go in here. Again, definitely not best time. We need successive right now. If we don't have successive or something along those lines, we have a real problem. Okay, so we do have successive. This could be the changer for the run. We have this, this, and this. I just need to figure out whether I want to use, so I don't have any good way to diffuse the ice. I don't. So the problem here is that Sub-Zero Seal may be a run killer. So I'm probably going to need to drop Sub-Zero Seal. Problem is, I don't have a good way to get rid of it. So I think I'm just going to have to try to survive. And we're just going to have to hope, to be honest. This is not... The Sub-Zero Seal could get us killed. What I need, which I do not see right now, there's a version of Dampen that I really need. And our only hope is to roll for it, and hopefully we come across it. I could also try this method, which is to immediately get it out of my out of my inventory. So what'll have to happen the second I spawn in, I'll have a sec to drop the chest, and then I need to immediately refresh and pick something. See, look at that, look at that, look at the delay that you have in the doggone game, which is so stupid.
Ambush! Evasive maneuvers!
Ugh. Ow. Alright.
Let them know fear!
Now we may have a chance. Without Sub-Zero Seal, I can deal with the whole fact that it removes Tundra from being a thing later.
Armor restored.
Alright.
Set sail.
Ow. Okay. Can't even get a chance to fuse. Game doesn't want me to fuse. It's all good. Again, I'm literally getting caught from moments where I should be able to dodge out, but I'm not able to.
The sea calls me back.
Yeah, again, if we don't make it through this run, then what'll happen is I will literally pull the run that I did before for this, and then that'll be that,
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Alright.
Anchors away. Raise colors.
Alright. Again, as you can see, it's definitely possible for us to get past it.
You think your
It
tricks
just
and
depends on the
gimmicks can
timing.
fool me?
See, step back dodge every time does not work. Okay. Alright, let me go ahead and just heal my health up. Okay. Alright.
Anchors away. Raise colors. Let them know fear.
Alright. Okay.
Watertight once
I'm
more.
gonna go ahead and armor up a bit more. And again, he keeps going in random directions. I don't know what he he's doing at this point. I honestly thought I defeated too early there. Wish that could have been a running good.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Anchors away.
It's over. Alright. Enhanced element 2, elemental resonance 2. We're gonna have to push. Alright, so Tundra's Might will work well with Icefall. So I'm thinking we put Icefall in the place of Yushan's Shadows. And then we just try and make it, we try to make this happen. We will push as fast as we possibly can
Watertight once more.
through these levels. And the hope is that we can make it around the ice mounds. It's definitely going to be extremely tight though.
So, this is mine. You're just sick.
Ow.
Aim for the queen, better not miss.
Dang it. Alright.
Aim for the queen, better
Where?
not miss.
Okay. So see, this is what I mean. Anytime you try and win, the game starts to cheat you. Why are there this many of them in this wave now? At this point, right at the end, we got this
Aim
many.
for the queen, better not miss.
Alright. Enhanced element.
Armor restored. Set sail.
Let's see how many we're gonna have in this stage. Okay. To be honest, I really don't actually need... Well, we'll see. Maybe this will be useful, maybe not. Because this automatically wastes a minute. I mean, maybe it's a good thing. I don't know, it depends. I'm not even gonna risk it. Alright. Let's take it. We'll just see. See again. I'm afraid. Because if this goes wrong, then this would be a worse stage than this one. But the ice mound is a problem point. Technically, worst that could happen is that I have to deal with something like impassable, probably, which I still think I could actually get done in time. So yeah, this might actually be better.
Told you, this is mine. You're just sick.
Well, maybe, maybe not. But at the same time, these guys are gonna mostly
You think your
put
tricks
themselves
and
out of
gimmicks
it.
can fool me?
Yeah. Well, I don't like the fact that I got frozen there, but you know, we're through that stage. So we actually managed to save time there. Alright. So let's go ahead and get here. At least now we're to the boss, and we have about 5 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock.
Armor restored.
And we
Set
should have
sail.
enough time, well, enough resources, I should say, to be able to buy some pretty good stuff. So let's go ahead. We'll buy the demon elixir at the last possible second. This is useless. So this is the one that I'm looking for here. Dampen resilience. And then erosion is good. And then kind of looking at fortifying the armor that I just picked up. Then we grab contract quests. Frostbite Fortitude could be a lifesaver. And then we grab this one. And now we should be ready to go. So, of course, we're gonna fight this dude outside the ice mound. That's guaranteed, right? Oh, yeah, we got this.
Raise colors. Let them know fear.
If he'll stand still, of course.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
What happened with that animation, I have no idea.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
I actually did stop, but okay. That was a defuse too early on my part. I'll admit that. I don't know where he's going. Alright.
Watertight once more.
I'll use that opportunity to go ahead and charge my armor.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me? Anchors away. Raise colors.
Immediately come back up here. So whenever he does that, I actually got cheat out of that one.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
The only thing about the ice stuff is I literally cannot see what I'm doing halfway. There's too much ice.
Armor
Alright.
restored. Set sail.
Take the opportunity to refresh your retail armor. Alright. I don't know where he's going.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Nope. Ah.
From the waters,
Bruh.
but to the dust
That's wild.
return.
I did not think that he would use that one. I did not.
Can't die yet. I still have ships to plunder, towns to burn. Anchors away. You think your tricks and gimmicks can fool me?
Nope. Now that should have been a parry.
Raise colors.
I definitely got cheated on the parry on that. But we're still good. That dodge should have counted too.
You think your tricks and gimmicks can
No!
fool me?
How can this be?
But yeah, it's just that it's basically if you have successive ice blast and if everything's not procking crazy in the moment, then you're actually good to go. But it's just everything up until that point is where things get ridiculous. Alright, so with that being said, that pretty much covers everything up to 39. Again, I'm not rerunning 40. I have the video for that, so I will post that later to kind of end everything. And of course, 40 is where you get to Shadow Paragon. Doing anything further is just for basically bragging rights or for the sake of experience. And to be honest, since they keep messing around with the stages, the experience is no longer even something that's really, I would say, worth the time or the trouble. So at that point, that's totally kind of one of those it's up to you kind of things. So with that being said, like I know like in my case, for example, if we go here, you know, recently just ran this yesterday with Zero. And again, thanks for inviting me in, Smokey and Zero. It was fun to run with y'all. So I have that, 46 for Valda. And then of course my 42 for Yama solo. And of course, I do the speed runs when I get the opportunity, right? But with that being said, I don't think I'm really going to push too much for anything else because it's just, again, the gameplay has really taken a step down because most of the stuff that's going on doesn't even allow you to fully utilize your kit and show your skill because there's just so much crap happening on screen. You get hit by one enemy, snuck offside, and then you're messed over. So it's not really that entertaining anymore. But with that being said, I hope that this has helped. This whole series has
My
helped
father
people
was
with
well
learning how to
respected.
use Valda.
His
If you
daughter
do want
will
me
be
to
well.
use another character on a different stage, anything, again, I don't really want to deal with the annoyances of 35 plus. 35, honestly 35 to 39 isn't too bad, but still 35 plus. Anything below that, I'll gladly do something on that, or better yet, to just show characters' kits. If anybody wants me to, I can gladly go through my kits. The only reason this one is low for 450 is because of the fact that there's a whole nother section for Hyper. I'm building some other builds and stuff. But anyway, I can gladly go through each of these characters and how to use them at least pretty well. My Valda's my main, clearly, but I can use them all to a pretty pretty okay degree. At least enough to get on a speed run board for most of them. So if you really want advisement on how to use characters or how to set up their builds, just let me know. I can make some videos on it. But anyway, thanks again for watching. This has been War on Gaming, and I will be uploading stage 40 either this weekend or next week Monday, something like that. And yeah, it's been a fun ride. Thanks again for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.